Stop. Every single January, 160 million Americans start a diet. And by February 1st, 95% have already quit. But there's a secret the $78 billion diet industry doesn't want you to know. There's a place on Earth where people don't count calories, don't track macros, don't chase the latest celebrity fad diets. They eat bread with every meal. They pour olive oil on everything. They drink wine at lunch. They eat pasta without guilt. And yet, they have half the heart disease rates we do. They live 10 years longer. They have significantly lower rates of Alzheimer's and cognitive decline. And they're literally the happiest people in Europe. In the next few minutes, I'm going to expose exactly why this ancient eating pattern beats every modern diet, show you the traditional meals that make it work, and reveal the one daily habit that has nothing to do with food that makes this automatic. But first, we need to talk about the lie that's keeping you fat, sick, and broke. Here's what they don't tell you. The diet industry makes $78 billion a year. Let me say that again. 78 billion. And in that same time period, we've been sold the same lies over and over. And be honest, how many of these have you tried? But in the 1950s, something strange was discovered. A researcher named Ansel Keys traveled to 7 countries studying heart disease. And what he found in the Mediterranean shocked the entire medical establishment. People were eating foods that, according to every diet rule, should have killed them. White bread at every meal, pasta multiple times a week, olive oil by the liter, full-fat cheese, red wine daily. But their heart disease rates? The lowest ever recorded in human history. However, what's really interesting is, when people from these regions moved to America and started eating American food, their health collapsed within 1 generation. When Americans adopted Mediterranean eating, their health markers improved in just weeks. Same genetics, different food. This isn't about genetics. This isn't about magic Mediterranean air. This isn't even about exercise. This is about one thing: what you eat. And more importantly, how you eat it. So what on earth are they doing the rest of the world isn't? Here's what nobody's telling you. The Mediterranean diet has been ranked the healthiest diet in the world. For good reason. But most people have zero idea what it actually is. It's an eating pattern that's been shared across Greece, Italy, Spain, southern France, and parts of North Africa for over 2,000 years. And it follows 7 core principles that flip modern diet advice upside down. Principle 1. Vegetables are the star, not the side. Vegetables aren't decoration. They're not an afterthought. They are the meal. Half your plate. Every time. Non-negotiable. Principle 2. Olive oil is liquid gold. Not butter, not seed oils, olive oil. About 4 tablespoons per day, which sounds like a lot, until you realize it's loaded with healthy fats, anti-inflammatory properties, and antioxidants that protect your brain. Principle 3. Fish is your protein hero. At least twice a week, loaded with omega-3s for brain health, heart health, and inflammation control. Red meat, maybe once or twice a month. And when you eat, it's okay. Just don't make it an everyday thing. Principle 4. Legumes are your secret weapon. Beans and lentils show up almost daily. Principle 5. Carbs, but the right carbs. Whole grain sourdough bread. Al dente pasta. Ancient grains. Always eaten with vegetables, healthy fats, and protein. This combination changes how your body processes them. No blood sugar spike, no crash, just sustained energy for hours. Principle 6. Fermented dairy in small doses. Real yogurt with live probiotics. Aged cheeses in small amounts. Not cheddar cheese with 47 ingredients you can't pronounce. Principle 7. Herbs and spices. Not salt, garlic, fresh basil, oregano, rosemary, thyme. These aren't just flavor, they're medicine with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. And yes, 1 glass of red wine with meals. Optional, social. Not 1 bottle alone on the couch. This is why it works when every fad diet fails. But 90% of people screw it up in one specific way. Here's the part that never makes it into the diet books. The part that explains why this works when everything else fails. People in Mediterranean regions don't just eat differently. They eat differently together. Meals take 1 to 2 hours. Phones are put away. Conversation happens. Laughter is required. Stress is absent. And this isn't just nice, this is biology. When you eat slowly and socially, think about your last meal. Were you scrolling your phone? Standing at the counter? Eating in your car? Shoveling food in under 10 minutes? This is why meal replacement shakes fail. This is why 5-minute dinners keep you unhealthy. This is why the Mediterranean approach has lasted 2,000 years. Because it's not restrictive, it's sustainable. Because it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Now, let me show you exactly how to do this, starting tonight. Alright, here are 5 authentic Mediterranean meals that'll transform your health in 2026. Make one this week. Meal 1. Spanish grilled fish with vegetables. Sea bass, salmon, or any fresh fish. Season with salt, garlic, lemon. Grill with peppers, zucchini, asparagus. Health hit. Omega-3s for brain and heart. Lean protein. Antioxidants from veg. Zero processed ingredients. This is what fast food should actually mean. Meal 2. Greek gemista. Tomatoes and bell peppers, stuffed with rice. Fresh herbs, garlic, onions, drizzled with olive oil, baked until sweet and jammy. Summer in Greece on a plate. Health hit, lycopene from tomatoes, vitamin C from peppers, fiber plus healthy fats, keeps you full for hours. Meal 3. Italian ribollita soup. Tuscan peasant soup. Cannellini beans, kale, carrots, celery, tomatoes, and stala bread. Simmer everything together until it's thick, rich, and soul-warming. Health hit. Plant protein from beans. Massive fiber. B vitamins, iron, magnesium. Slow-release carbs. Meal 4. Lebanese mujadara. Lentils plus rice cooked with cumin. Topped with crispy caramelized onions. Served with yogurt. This dish is over 1,000 years old. Health hit. Complete protein lentils plus rice equals all amino acids. Fiber for days. Probiotics from yogurt. Anti-inflammatory spices. Meal 5. Moroccan vegetable tagine. Sweet potatoes, carrots, zucchini, chickpeas, dried apricots, spice blend, cumin, coriander, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, paprika. Simmer until it smells like a Marrakesh market in your kitchen. Health hit. Beta-carotene overload. Plant protein from chickpeas. Natural sweetness. Serve over couscous. This is the meal that makes people say, "Are you sure there's no meat in this?" Because flavor doesn't need meat when you have spices. Here's your cheat code. Use it tonight. The perfect Mediterranean plate. Optional. 1 glass of wine, enjoyed with others, never rushed. This is the anti-diet diet. This is why it wins every year. This is how humans were meant to eat. So here's what you're going to do this new year. Forget the crash diets, forget the meal replacements, forget the guilt and restriction. Steal the secret from coaches that figured this out 2,000 years ago. Pick one of these 5 meals. Make it this week, eat it slowly, share it with someone, then come back here and drop a comment. Which meal did you make? And let us know if you want more traditional meals from the longest living, healthiest cultures on earth. The healthiest diets don't come from labs. They don't come from influencers. They don't come from the diet industry. They come from grandmothers. They come from tradition. They come from 2,000 years of people living longer and better. Now, go make one of these meals. I'll see you next week.